Hey, this is Corey from Woodcraft, and today we're going to be talking about the Therm-a-Rest Xtherm sleeping pad. Now, this sleeping pad isn't the cheapest, but it is very popular. There's a lot of outdoorsmen that use it for camping, backpacking, bushcraft. You can find this in a lot of YouTube videos. This is a very popular brand, and this model is very popular in itself. So if you want to know why I had to have one and why I think it's gained so much popularity, stay tuned. Alright, so here is the Xtherm sleeping pad inflated. Now I'm going to run how I inflated it with this bag. Now this bag is very handy. This comes with the Xtherm sleeping pad, and it has a valve in the bottom. So you simply slip that valve over the inflating nozzle, and you just use it as a pump. And so you just fill the bag full of air, and then you pump it into the bag. You fill the bag full of air, and you pump it into the bag. And it's a very easy way of inflating the sleeping pad. What it also does is it keeps the moisture from your breath from accumulating inside the sleeping pad. So that moisture in cold environments will freeze, and it'll lessen the R value of this. Now the R value is one of the big selling points of this sleeping pad. This has a 5.7 R value, which is huge. And one of the reasons it gets that R value is because of this Reflectix. Now this is going to reflect the heat from your body and your sleeping bag back towards you. And so this is going to keep you very, very warm in any weather condition. Another option though, if you don't want this to reflect that heat back at you, you can flip it over to the screen side, and then it's going to reflect the cold to the ground. It's not going to reflect back up to you. So even in the summer, early fall, late spring, this is still a very good sleeping pad to bring with you. It's going to keep you warm. It's going to keep you very comfortable. It has 2.5 inches of loft, which helps keep your hips and your shoulders and your knees from finding the ground. It's going to keep you elevated, so it's going to be very, very comfortable. This is an inflatable sleeping pad, which are known to be a lot more comfortable than other options. It also runs in 2 different sizes. The regular is 72 inches by 20 inches, and then again it has that 2.5 inch loft. And there's also a large version, so if you're a taller, bigger guy, there's one that's a large, which is 77 inches by 25 inches, and you still get that 2.5 inch loft. And so you're gaining 5 inches on both sides of the sleeping pad for those taller, bigger guys. The regular, which is this one, is going to run you 15 ounces, which is just shy of a pound, which is really good for lightweight backpacking. Again, this thing is used by so many different people in so many different configurations because of that R value, so you know it's going to keep you warm, and the comfort. It's a very, very comfortable sleeping pad. Another thing is that it comes with this pump, this bag that'll help pump it up for you to help keep, again, you warm, and it's a lot easier. You're not getting dizzy blowing this thing up by mouth. It also comes with this smaller stuff sack. Now, when this thing is compressed and folded up, it's about the same size as a standard 32-ounce water bottle. And so it doesn't take up much room in a backpack. It's very lightweight. It also comes with this repair kit. So if you were to get a minor rip or a hole in the sleeping pad, you have a way of fixing it so that you can finish your trip and still be comfortable and still stay warm. And so that's everything that comes with the sleeping pad as you buy it. Now, this is a very expensive sleeping pad in my opinion. It's about $200. You can run over $200. But to me, the fact that you get all 4 seasons out of it, the fact that it's so comfortable and that you can sleep so well, to me, it's well worth the money. It's so much worth the money. I'm thinking about buying another one so that me and Caroline can each have one, so that we can quit arguing over who gets to use this on our backpacking trips and our camping trips. And so this is a very, very good option. Another thing that you can buy that's kind of an add-on if you don't like using that bag is there's this little pump. It's this Therm-a-Rest Xtherm pump. Now this pump is very easy to use. You just simply open it. There's a rubber piece that comes out that goes over this nozzle, and then you open the lid all the way and it'll start inflating your sleeping pad. And so what I like this is I can put this on my sleeping pad, get it inflated, unpack my sleeping bag. By the time I have my sleeping bag unpacked, out ready to go, this is ready to go as well. I have a video on how I use this sleeping pad with my sleeping bag and a wool blanket. I'll leave it in one of the info cards. I don't know which corner it's going to be in, but check the corner. There's going to be an info card on that video. And it's very easy to use. It's very easy to set up. It's very small and compact so that you can pack it over distance. It's very light. You hardly notice you're carrying it. The pros heavily outweigh the cons. The only con that I can think of is that it is warm. Even when you're not on the reflective side, it can still get warm. Another con is I use this in my hammock sometimes if I know that it's going to get chilly. And the way I use it is I put it inside my sleeping bag, so it's not as bad, but it's not the easiest thing to use with a hammock. So there are a couple cons, but like I said, the pros outweigh those far times more than not having it at all. I would rather carry this on every single trip than any foam pad. So with that being said, make sure to leave your knowledge and your questions in that comment section. I want to know, is this sleeping bag too expensive, or do you think that you're getting a lot of value for the amount you're paying? Then make sure to like and share this video to help spread that knowledge and those ideas to the people we care about most. And as always, don't forget to subscribe and come join the pack. I have a new video every Sunday and Thursday, and I can't wait to see you on the next one. Thanks, guys.